This is CPM Precalculus, Chapter 3, number 91. Alright, so here we have a binomial, and part B we have another binomial, just two terms being added together, and we want to factor them. Okay, so factoring them, we're going to first look and see, are there any common terms in each of these? And so, is there anything common in each of these? And no, there's not. Okay, this one is 4x squared, and this one is minus y squared. So we can't really factor anything out, right? We could take out a 1, but that's not going to do anything at all to our expression. So we don't want to do that. What can we do, though, is notice that it might be the difference, since there's subtraction. That's a difference, right? Subtraction means difference. And it might be the difference of two squares. And lo and behold, we have one square here and another square there, so it probably is. Okay. The only thing is we have a 4 here, so can we represent this term as a squared term? And yes, we can, because the square root of 4 is 2, right? So we can represent this right here as 2x squared, and y squared is just y squared. Okay, so this is equal. And why am I doing that? Because once we have a squared term minus another squared term, then we can go ahead and use the rule difference of squares, the difference of two squares. Okay, so that's just going to be whatever we're squaring here, we're going to add those, and then we're also going to subtract those, right? That's the rule, and we are done with part A. Okay, so let's box our answers. Let's go on to part B. Part B, again, we don't have anything common in these two terms, but we have the difference again, which is probably the difference of two squares, and in fact it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and rewrite these as squared, because we want the 2, not the 4, and not 9 to the 1 power. We know 9 is 3 squared, right? And z to the 4th is z squared squared, right? Minus y squared. And so that you can combine, it becomes 3z squared squared minus y squared. And now we have the difference of two terms, with this being squared and this being squared, so we're going to add those and subtract those and multiply these expressions together. Okay, when we are done, we always want to look and see if there's any more factoring we can do, because sometimes we're able to do the difference of squares again, but in fact y is not squared, so we can't. And we are done with part B. And that ends for us CPM Precalculus, Chapter 3, number 91.